If you've played Roblox for a while, you know that Roblox games often don't survive the test of time. As far as I know, unlike other platforms, when the Roblox engine is updated, it's done so universally and forcibly. This means that if you had a game that worked perfectly fine in 2012, it's likely completely unplayable and maybe even unrecognizable in 2024. However, there are some games that continually get updated over the years, and as a result, are still playable. So I put together a small list of these games by looking through my old badges and VIP t-shirts. There were actually a surprising amount of games that were still playable, so I can definitely revisit this in the future. Anyways, here we go. For some people, this is the most obvious example. Although Base Wars has changed a lot over the years, it's still fundamentally the same game it was back in 2009. Two teams fight each other with a bunch of different weapons and vehicles forever. Take that concept and just add a bunch of stuff over the course of 15 years, and that's what you got. New UI, new maps, new animations, new tools, everything. It's a very cool game, but there's a reason why I think it's dead. Almost all the stuff you see me using in this video is not available to new players. Okay, not too unusual, a lot of games have grinds, but the grind in Base Wars it's diabolical. This little ATV loadout where I speed around and shoot down planes requires 2,500 kills. Not just 2,500 kills in general, but 250 kills on 10 separate vehicles. The worst part is the ATV is almost completely ineffective against planes without this upgrade. Honestly, the other ATV weapons just don't compare to the Rank S one. Rank S is the one that you get by doing the challenge. This isn't the case for every vehicle in the game, but it is for a good amount of them. And you think I would have everything unlocked, right? As someone who occasionally plays over the course of 10 plus years? No, I'm not even close. There's tons of challenge weapons and just ridiculous high kill count things. And this is kind of why I think the game is just impenetrable to anybody who's new to it. You don't want to play a game for the first time and get killed by some shiny mystical weapon and then do a little bit of research to figure out how to get it, and it's like, oh yeah, just go out and kill 30,000 people. No, I'm gonna go out and play a better game. There is one thing that I can say positively, there's a few things that are pretty positive about Base Wars. They still honor your old VIPs. So I bought, Uber VIP with ticks back in 2012, a currency that was basically worth nothing even at the time, and I still have Uber VIP to this day. Even in this other game made by the same person, game didn't even exist when I bought VIP, but I have VIP in that game. And of course, he updates this game a lot, adds new features. This is old footage. If you go to the map currently, it has some new elements. They added bots to the game too. That's pretty cool. So the guy making the game clearly cares about it and he wants to grow the game. And I think it needs a reset. It needs a purge, because pandering to your hardcore dedicated players is good, but it just eliminates any chance of you getting a new audience. Some of the people you'll see in Base Wars, you'll join, it says 1 billion kills or whatever, and they'll be using like shiny weapons and killing you from anywhere instantly and you can't even fight them. And yeah, a lot of that's skill, but a lot of it isn't. I think having players on a more even playing field is a good start. But just to clarify, Base Wars has never been a balanced game. There's a reason why I bought VIP back in 2012. So this is the second game I'm putting on the list, Framed. Not quite as old as Base Wars or the third game on the list. I remember it being in its peak around 2014, 2015, and it had a really cool trailer, especially for the time. I'll link it in the description. Framed is a game that's kind of similar to your typical murder mystery game, but instead of some people being innocent and having no role, everyone has a role. It's a bit more fast-paced. Basically, every person who isn't a police officer has a target. They have to hunt down that target and kill them. And if you're a police officer, you have to wait for people to draw their guns before you can do anything to stop them. There's also an undercover police officer that does the same thing as the police officer, except the players don't know that they're a police officer. There's other things you can do to make it a little bit less straightforward. There's a shop, so if you get points during the match, you can buy like a flashbang, you can buy a better gun. I didn't really do it in this footage. but there's stuff you can do to make the game more interesting if you're able to get those kills. I found that I was dying so fast. I played originally months ago to record this footage when I was going to make this video, and then I tried playing again recently and I was so bad at the game. I don't know, you're going to see it in the gameplay footage, but yeah. I'm framed the game. I guess the real journey along the way, I guess the real friends we journeyed. Come on. I'm looking for a smiley, fair-skinned man. Is it not him? You're the wrong color. I guess we're all just... Oh, there he is. There's my guy. He's got a red hat on. That makes him pretty obvious to track down. Where's Red Hat, dude? Whoop! I'm not red-handed. I hate the combat in this game. I like the game, I hate the combat. It just seems like I'm doing way less damage than everyone else, probably because I'm just missing. And there's no real explanation for it other than I'm trash. But normally I'm good at these kinds of games. I can't hit anything with this gun system. I'm looking for brown people. Okay, there he is. That's my guy. There's no way I'm getting out of this if I do it here. Come on, police, don't notice. Come on. Ah, he knows, bro. Yeah, officer, protect me, don't protect him. You're my bodyguard. I'll walk backwards, you hold the front. Oh, you got your badge out. Hold your gun out, dude. Police can now be killed. Oh. Okay, I gotta get something. Flashbang. That was dumb. Probably use the knife, right? Okay, no. That's where you're wrong. So this is Ultimate Power. Basically, this was the original Roblox anime fighting game. Generally, when it comes to these types of fighting games, they're based off of like the lore or something of one or multiple different animes. This one was just like a generic, I guess somewhat Dragon Ball Z inspired. Originally, it was from 2009. This isn't the original. The original doesn't work anymore. This has been updated to remain functional over time. So in the original game, you couldn't see all your different keybinds. You just had to figure them out, and there was like attacks nobody knew about, and it was all mysterious. Basically, there would be people who were just like insane at this game, and they would be flying around doing all sorts of combos, actually using all these keybinds. Some of these are a bit hard to access, like hitting the semicolon during a fight. Like that's, what are you gonna do with your left hand to make that happen? But I always thought this game was awesome, and I'm glad to see that someone's working on a copy of it that keeps it functional. Commands, what's that? Ooh, commands. This is classic, dude. So many games used to have like these like slash commands. Here, I could summon a dummy so I could show you what these attacks do. Well, I should probably aim at them first. That's the most powerful attack, but it's harder to aim than the others, so you're not guaranteed to really get a hit. Like this one draws people in, and then you could probably combo them. What I like about it is you could just jump in and everyone's on an even playing field. There used to be a VIP that gave you access to the staff. I actually found this game again by going... Oh, what? Wait, what does this do? This is a new mechanic. What happens when I like power up my power up to the point of powering up twice? Oh my god! I guess that's another attack you can access. Do I have like infinite power? Yeah, okay, infinite power. That's cool. I don't know. That's cool though. So I guess if you like fully spend your time powering up, you get like an ultimate kinda. What made this game really unique for the time was the effects. Yeah, this is the finisher right here. It's awesome. There was this too. If people get too close to you, you could pull that out. Like, you got the bullet effect. You got the spike, which was another one. Like, if people get too close to you. They did this on, like, such an old version of Roblox, which is why it was so impressive at the time. They did, like, their own explosion effects. All the stuff was done on one tool. Every attack had animations. I always thought this one was cool. Like, that's just awesome. So I'm glad someone's keeping this old game functional, and you should try it. And that's it. This video, along with a few others, have been sitting kind of incomplete in my files for a while, and I thought they just weren't that great, but I should upload because uploading is better than not uploading. I'm also working on a game, so I'm going to post more updates about that.